Good morning, everybody. This is Paul Finkelstein with my online meet and greet. You could always find us at onlinemeetandgreet.com. And if you have any questions, you could always email me at paul@onlinemeetandgreet.com. This morning, on July 1st, 2019, on a Monday, we have a very special interview today. We're interviewing a young lady here in the Boca Raton area. Her name is Dhwani Shah. How are you, Dhwani?
Awesome. How are you?
Great, it's so great. And I love today because it's actually, you might have heard this, it's actually the first day of the fiscal calendar of Toastmasters International. I've been going to Toastmasters for like 4 years or something. You've heard of Toastmasters before, right?
Yes, definitely. I'm a Toastmaster.
I knew there was something in common that we had. And I know I saw you somewhere over the last 4 years, probably every week, almost every week.
West Boca Toastmasters?
That rings a bell. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Is that okay?
Oh, definitely.
I
Go
got a
ahead.
couple of questions I prepared for you. The first question is what actually drew you to Toastmasters?
So you saw me at West Boca Toastmasters, how I am right now. But you didn't see me when I joined Toastmasters. I was very shy person that I was not even able to give my elevator speech to anyone. I used to get feedback from my managers at Citrix Systems that I should improve my communication skills. I should get involved in meetings more often. And I was tired with that feedback. And one day I decided that I need to find a platform. I need to find something that can help me to come out from this obstacle. And I found our West Boca Toastmasters. First day, I still remember when I went as a guest. They welcomed me so well. The meeting agenda was so good that I was impressed. And that's how my Toastmaster journey started. And here I am at West Boca Toastmasters.
And for all those Toastmasters in the world, I think she was just coming up on the green light. They actually call that a table topic where you have to speak for 1 minute. My second question that I'd love to ask you is, do you have any aha moments because of joining Toastmasters?
I have many aha moments, but one of them I will never forget. After a few years of joining Toastmasters, I started feeling myself that I'm improving with my communication skills. I was different person at work. Then one day, one of the international colleague was visiting us at Fort Lauderdale branch. I had one-on-one meeting with him. And during the meeting, he suddenly mentioned that he's a Toastmaster as well. And he joined Toastmaster because of me. That made me curious. Why did he join Toastmasters because of me? Then I found out that some of my managers, my colleagues mentioned to him that how much Toastmaster has helped me to evolve, how was before I joined the Toastmaster, and I'm totally different person after I joined the Toastmasters. That moment I felt that I was helping some other people as well because he wanted to improve his communication skills. He had fear of speaking to, and he joined Toastmaster after hearing stories about me. And that was my aha moment. Sometimes you don't realize, but when you do something good, it spreads. And that's what I felt that time. I was improving not only for myself, but I was also improving other around me unknowingly. And I believe that that's the true power of Toastmasters.
Excellent, excellent. So, what do you plan to accomplish next? What's next on your agenda for the next 12 months?
So for next 12 months, that upcoming fiscal year, I want to earn my DTM. I really want to accomplish that. And I tell you why. Recently, I visited District 47 conference and I loved it. It was very inspirational, motivational, and I saw the excitement of becoming DTM over there. which I never saw it. I never felt it. I have seen many DTMs. I have met them. I heard about it, but the energy was different there. I just felt that why didn't I attend that conference before? I tell you that I would recommend anybody, especially the true Toastmasters, to attend that conference at least one time in their life. That will change their mindset. Recently, I have been elected as an area director for Division C. Now, that's one of the requirements to earn DTM. So I'm on my track right now. There are a lot of challenges though. If there is a goal, I believe that if there is a goal and no challenge, you won't get same satisfaction. So I'm ready for that.
And of course, I do want to slip in here. I want to congratulate you on your nomination for Area 33 Area Director. That is quite an accomplishment, and I'm glad to be one of the first people to see that announcement. When I saw that announcement from our District 47, it came in the mail, and I took a look at the entire list of all the area directors. I was like, "That's Dhwani Shah. I know her."
Yay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we have a couple more questions I want to ask you today. And what did you actually, I'm sure you mentioned a couple of things prior in a couple of questions, but what did you actually gain from being a Toastmaster or going to Toastmaster meetings? What is a Toastmaster to the people that don't know what Toastmasters is? And what did you gain from Toastmasters?
So for me, what I gained new Dhwani. New Dhwani with confidence in her leadership and communication skills. I would say that if anybody who needs to improve in certain areas, or even they are good at that areas, but there is always a next step that they should follow their dream by using this platform. I never knew that I love to talk to people until I started Toastmasters. I found that I have passion to public speaking because of Toastmasters. Because when I do my speeches, when I go to Toastmasters, I feel great. It's my meditation. So now I have a different goal after becoming president of my club and area director of my club, that I want to help other people who really need help in this area, communication and leadership areas. And that's something, if I achieve that in next 1 year, I would be more satisfied. And there is no end to gain because there is always learning. So I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to give what I have to other people.
Excellent, excellent. I love how you say that it's your medication. I think I've heard people say it's their vitamins, it's their rocket fuel, but something that's required that really does help make a difference in your life, and it does make a difference. I've heard for sure. Now, I never ask a woman her age, but I usually don't do that. So tell us about your training that you had at work or in college or at home over the last 3 decades.
Last 3 decades? Okay. I would say the training which I just finished recently last month. So let me talk about that. I finished my project management training last month. I had to finish last month actually to renew my PMP ACP certification. Now, I'm not sure you know about PMP ACP certification, but it's a professional management. It's a project management professionals. They give this certificate to keep up to date with the technology, leadership skills, and strategy planning, and to be with current. I gave this certificate, gave this exam 3 years before, but they required every 3 years to renew your certificate by doing 30 credits of learning in that area. So I register myself and I finished that training for almost 3 to 4 days full, but I did in bits and pieces, and I enjoyed so much because as a project manager, I used to be a project manager when I was working at Citrix with agile teams. So as a project manager, you need certain skills like technical skills, you need leadership skills that we even know everywhere you need that, and you need strategy planning. and that training covered almost everything very well. So I really liked it because I gained some knowledge in that area, and I gained my certificate as well, because next 3 years I have my certificate, and I really enjoyed my training so much. I'm glad you asked that question.
I'm so glad that I did too, because I learned a little bit more about you. And anytime you can learn something about another fellow Toastmaster, it definitely enhances our meetings as well.
Yes.
Well, that about actually wraps up our interview, but let me do a little bit of a recap. What people who are tuning in might want to go back and listen to some of the answers. We heard today that what drew Dhwani into Toastmasters. What got her here? If you want to know the answer, really just go back at the beginning of this video and listen to the interview. The second thing that we learned is there's an aha moment when somebody first joins Toastmasters, and you'll hear what Dhwani's aha moment is. We also learned what Dhwani is going to accomplish next. I know DTM is one of the things that stood out in that, but go back earlier in the interview and listen to what Dhwani plans to tackle next. And we also learned what she gains out of Toastmasters just recently. And we also dove into a little bit about Tony, what Dhwani does outside of Toastmasters. And we also did learn that she actually applies Toastmasters like it's a vital nutrient or medication or supplement as part of life that really does help you succeed and go through life, and helps your family and your fellow Toastmasters and our community as well here in West Boca Raton. That about wraps up our interview. I'm Paul Finkelstein with my online meetandgreet.com. You could always find out more information about that by emailing me at paul@onlinemeetandgreet.com or RSVP, and you also can be interviewed here at onlinemeetandgreet.com by RSVPing at the website onlinemeetandgreet.com. If you do, you'll actually get a free copy of your interview experience, as well as I'll share your interview on my personal Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. That's it for now. Everybody have a great weekend and happy pre-4th of July. Thanks for being here, Dhwani.
Bye.
Bye-bye.